Hello, this is Rod with Trapper Rod's Outdoor Pursuits. We're going to work on a trout net today. Went trout fishing here a few weeks ago, and I bought this new net, and it had the magnetic system on it. Some of you may or may not know what that is. You hook this to the back of your vest, and the magnetic piece just kind of clicks in there. But I like my magnetic two pieces to be a little bit further away. Plus, on the trout vest that I was using, the designers, I'm sure from another country, decided to put a steel ring on the back to hook your trout net to, which wouldn't really have been a problem if you weren't using the magnetic piece. But since I have these little carabiners, I'm just going to use the carabiner in place of the metal D-ring, and that'll hold it just fine. But what I'd like to do is I would like to make this distance between these two a little bit longer. And the way that I'm going to do that is I'm going to add two of these large 6/0 barrel swivels. I'm sure you can get these barrel swivels anywhere that fishing tackle is sold in large supply, like a Bass Pro, a Cabela's, a Sportsman's Warehouse, a Shields. You can probably buy a small pack of these swivels or a small pack of snap swivels that are a 5/0 or a 6/0, and get the barrel swivels off of them. You only need two per trout net. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this carabiner off. We're going to add this brass barrel swivel. Now it has to be brass or bronze or maybe even stainless steel. The problem is with this magnetic system to snap your net back and forth on your back is that if you have anything that's made of steel, even to some degree stainless steel, it wants to get caught in the magnets, and it makes it a hassle to get this net on and off, where it should just be you pull your net off, you catch your trout, you do what you need to do, and you hang that back there again, and it snaps right up. That's going to be our goal. So it's just that easy. We add this we add this barrel swivel to our snaps. Now we've got something that's pretty long and dangly, but when it gets close together, it snaps right up. So you can see that this net is going to fit. We'll snap it up. It's going to fit on the back of this trout fishing vest. And now, instead of fussing and fighting with my net, I can take it off, I can net my fish, and then I can just put it right back there, work it up and down a few times, and bam, it's caught, drop my net, and I'm fishing again. These little barrel swivels, I bought them off Amazon. They were like $7. But like I said, you can buy small packs of them for out of various sporting goods stores. You don't have to buy a large bunch of them. I use some of these for trapping when I'm setting up flagging for bobcat sets. So I bought a whole bunch of them for $7. But you could get a small number of these for a couple of bucks. Add them to your end of your trout net and make it just a whole lot easier on yourself every time you catch a fish. Well, that's it for this trout net project. I've got another trout net project we're going to look at here in another video. We're going to put a rubberized basket on an old trout net I had from a kit that I got from Cabela's. These newer trout nets, they have a vinyl rubber coating, and not only is it easier to keep your jigs and your flies and your hooks from getting caught up in this stuff, But these type of nets, these vinyl and rubber nets, are a lot easier on the fish. It takes a lot less of their slime coat off. So there's a little handy tip for you that makes your net fully accessible and a lot easier to get on and off if you find yourself having problems with that. This is Trapper Rod with Trapper Rod's Outdoor Pursuits, and God bless.